Have you ever thought about how influential your words can be? Without a doubt, a person who knows how to use the right words at the right time will find life easier and will secure more opportunities. Would you like to know what those words are and when you should use them? Let's begin. Number 1. The power of words. The words we use significantly influence our emotional and physical well-being. Scientific studies show that positive words can improve our mood, health, and even brain function. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of careful and intentional speech. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said, "First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak." This reminds us that our words are not merely sounds, but powerful tools that shape our reality and state of mind. When we choose positive words, we are, in a way, creating a healthier internal and external environment. Moreover, the power of words is backed by modern science. Research indicates that choosing positive words activates brain regions associated with pleasure and reward, releasing neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals are known to improve mood and promote a sense of well-being. Therefore, by speaking positively, we are literally programming our brain for happiness. Seneca, another great Stoic, stated, "Speech reflects the mind." This quote prompts us to reflect on how our words mirror our mental state. When we cultivate a positive vocabulary, we are also cultivating a positive mind. This does not mean ignoring the difficulties or negative aspects of life, but rather addressing them with a constructive and resilient perspective. Beyond the emotional impact, positive words also have physical effects. A study conducted by Dr. Masaru Emoto demonstrated that words and thoughts could affect the molecular structure of water. Considering our bodies are about 60% water, the idea that our words can influence our physical health becomes even more powerful. When we use positive words, we are essentially promoting a healthier and more harmonious internal environment. Aristotle also highlighted the importance of ethical and virtuous speech. In his work, Rhetoric, he mentions that language should be used to promote the common good and virtue. Thus, by choosing positive and uplifting words, we are not only benefiting ourselves, but also contributing to a more harmonious and ethical society. Furthermore, positive words can improve our interpersonal relationships. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, and our thoughts often manifest in our words." When we choose to communicate positively and respectfully, we strengthen the bonds with those around us, promoting an environment of mutual support and understanding. Science also suggests that positive words can strengthen our immune system. Studies show that people who practice gratitude and use positive language tend to have lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and a more robust immune response. This means that our words can not only make us feel better emotionally, but also protect us physically against illness. Confucius, the great Chinese philosopher, also emphasized the importance of careful speech. Words are the voice of the heart. This teaching reminds us that our words have the power to heal or hurt, both ourselves and others. Therefore, by choosing positive words, we are aligning our hearts and minds with harmony and health. Thus, by integrating the wisdom of ancient philosophers with modern scientific discoveries, it is clear that the power of words is profound and multifaceted. Choosing positive words is an act of personal and social care, promoting well-being, health, and more meaningful relationships. Number 2. Practice of right speech in Stoicism. The idea of right speech teaches that we should choose words that benefit others, promoting truth, kindness, and unity. The practice of mindfulness is essential for carefully selecting words before speaking. For the Stoics, right speech is a daily and fundamental practice. Epictetus taught that Nature gave us one tongue and two ears so that we could hear more than we speak. This reminds us that effective communication begins with attentive listening. When we listen mindfully, we can respond more appropriately and compassionately, avoiding misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts. Furthermore, mindfulness helps us recognize and control our emotional reactions before verbalizing them. Marcus Aurelius advised, "If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake, I will gladly change, for I seek the truth by which no one was ever truly harmed." This quote underscores the importance of humility and the willingness to adjust our words in the pursuit of truth and harmony. The practice of right speech is not limited to avoiding negative words. It is also about actively choosing words that promote well-being and connection. Aristotle, in his Nicomachean Ethics, stated that moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. Thus, by developing the habit of speaking with kindness and truth, we cultivate virtues that benefit both ourselves and others. Seneca also emphasized the importance of using words that uplift and inspire. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness. Every interaction is a chance to practice right speech and make a positive difference in someone's life. In addition to philosophical teachings, modern science corroborates the importance of careful communication. Neuroscience studies show that kind and encouraging words activate the brain's reward system, not only in the recipient, but also in the speaker. This creates a virtuous cycle of well-being and interpersonal connection. The practice of right speech also requires that we be mindful of the words we use when talking about ourselves. Often we forget the impact that negative self-talk can have on our emotional and mental well-being. The Stoics emphasized the importance of positive and constructive internal dialogue. Epictetus, for example, reminds us that it is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. Therefore, by replacing negative thoughts with words of self-encouragement, we align our speech with truth and kindness. Mindfulness in speech also involves considering the words we use in digital interactions. In the modern world, much of our communication occurs through text messages, emails, and social media. Stoic philosophy encourages us to be equally careful and intentional in these contexts. Before sending a message, we can ask ourselves, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? These questions help align our digital communication with the principles of right speech. The practice of right speech also promotes social unity and cohesion. As emphasized by Cicero, true glory consists in doing what deserves to be written, in writing what deserves to be read. When our words are used to build bridges rather than walls, we contribute to a more harmonious and cooperative environment. This type of constructive communication is especially crucial in times of conflict and disagreement. Moreover, right speech is a powerful tool for conflict resolution. By approaching disagreements with calm and respect, we can transform potential confrontations into opportunities for mutual understanding and growth. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." By choosing words of peace and reconciliation, we maintain our integrity and promote an environment of mutual respect. Another important aspect of right speech is the practice of gratitude. Expressing thanks not only strengthens our relationships, but also promotes a sense of contentment and joy in our own lives. The Stoic practice of daily gratitude, as recommended by Seneca, helps us focus on the positive and cultivate a mindset of appreciation and contentment. In summary, the practice of right speech in Stoicism is a discipline that involves mindfulness, attentive listening, the intentional choice of positive words, and the promotion of truth and unity. By incorporating these principles into our daily communication, we cultivate an environment of harmony, respect, and well-being for ourselves and others. Number 3. Impact of words on health and prosperity. Positive words can improve our physical health by reducing stress and strengthening the immune system. Additionally, positive language can help us achieve goals and succeed in life. The impact of words on our physical health is profound and often underestimated. When we use positive language, we are literally influencing the biology of our bodies. For example, kind and affirmative words can trigger the release of hormones like oxytocin, which is known to promote feelings of happiness and reduce stress. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, stated, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Our thoughts are often expressed through words, so by choosing positive words, we are directly impacting our own happiness. Moreover, the stress reduction provided by positive language has a cascading effect on our health. Less stress means lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone that, in excess, can weaken the immune system, raise blood pressure, and cause other health problems. By cultivating positive language, we are creating a healthier internal environment that is more resistant to disease. The Stoics also remind us of the importance of maintaining a balanced and positive attitude in the face of adversity. Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This teaching highlights the importance of focusing on the present and using words that reflect acceptance and gratitude, which can reduce anxiety and promote a calmer, more centered state of mind. The practice of gratitude, widely encouraged by the Stoics, is another powerful way to use positive words to improve health. Regularly expressing gratitude can improve sleep, increase energy levels, and reduce symptoms of depression. Studies show that people who keep gratitude journals experience fewer health problems and feel more socially connected. Beyond health benefits, positive words can also be a catalyst for success and prosperity in life. When we communicate positively, we not only improve our interpersonal relationships, but also create a more collaborative and productive work environment. Confucius said, "Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life." This philosophy aligns with the idea that positive words and thoughts can transform our approach to work, making it more enjoyable and meaningful. In the context of personal development, positive self-affirmation is an effective tool. When we affirm our abilities and focus on our strengths, we are training our brains to believe in our potential. Epictetus taught, "You become what you think about." This means that by repeating positive words about ourselves, we are literally shaping our identity and capabilities. Aristotle also contributes to this discussion by stating that we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. When we use positive words consistently, we are cultivating the habit of excellence in our lives. This habit can help us overcome challenges, maintain motivation, and achieve our goals more easily. Another dimension of the impact of words on prosperity is how they can influence our perception of opportunities and challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, positive language helps us view them as opportunities for growth and learning. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote encapsulates the Stoic mindset of seeing difficulties as opportunities for development, something that can be reinforced by using positive and encouraging words. Furthermore, the words we use can affect our social support network. Positive communication strengthens our relationships and makes us more attractive as friends and colleagues. People are naturally drawn to those who exude confidence and optimism. As a result, positive language can expand our network of contacts, offering more opportunities for collaboration and mutual support. The impact of words on health and prosperity is not limited to the individual. In a broader social context, Positive communication can create more cohesive and resilient communities. When leaders use words of encouragement and inspiration, they mobilize their teams and create a culture of positivity and success. In summary, the practice of using positive words goes beyond the simple act of being optimistic. It is a powerful strategy for improving physical health, reducing stress, strengthening the immune system, and achieving personal and professional success. By adopting positive language, we are embracing an effective tool to transform our lives and the world around us. As the Stoics and other great philosophers teach us, the choice of words is a reflection of our mind and has the power to shape our reality. Number 4. Scientific evidence on the impact of words. Research shows that positive words can change the functioning of the brain, making us happier and more creative. They also strengthen our relationships and promote a cycle of happiness. The effects of positive words on our brain are profound and well documented by modern science. When we use optimistic language, we activate areas of the brain related to pleasure and reward, such as the nucleus accumbens. This activation releases neurotransmitters like dopamine, which provide us with a sense of happiness and well-being. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Therefore, by choosing positive words, we are consciously shaping a happier life. Studies also indicate that encouraging words can enhance our creativity. When we are in a positive mental state, our brain becomes more open to new ideas and innovative solutions. Aristotle said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." By nurturing our mind with positive words, we are creating fertile ground for innovation and creativity to flourish. Neuroscience shows that the repetition of positive words and affirmations can strengthen neural networks associated with emotional resilience. This strengthening makes us more capable of handling stress and the adversities of daily life. As Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By training our brain with positive language, we are enhancing our ability to react constructively to challenges. Beyond individual benefits, positive words also play a crucial role in strengthening interpersonal relationships. Research demonstrates that positive communication can increase empathy and mutual understanding, promoting deeper and more meaningful connections. This is consistent with Stoic teachings, which value social harmony and mutual respect. Seneca stated, "Friendship is always helpful, love sometimes is." When we use words of support and encouragement, we are nurturing friendships and creating an environment of cooperation and respect. A study conducted by Harvard University revealed that people who practice gratitude regularly experience greater satisfaction in their relationships and an enhanced sense of social connection. Expressing gratitude through simple words can create a cycle of positive reciprocity, where both the giver and the receiver feel valued and appreciated. Words also have the power to promote a continuous cycle of happiness. When we use positive words, we not only improve our own emotional state, but also positively influence those around us. This creates a cascading effect, where positivity spreads from person to person, cultivating an overall environment of well-being. As Confucius said, "Wherever you go, go with all your heart." Positive words help us live by this principle, bringing our whole being into meaningful and enriching interactions. Science and Stoic philosophy converge on the idea that our words have transformative power. They can change brain function, enhance creativity, strengthen relationships, and promote a cycle of happiness that extends beyond ourselves. By adopting positive language, we are not only benefiting our mental and emotional health, but also contributing to a more harmonious and connected world. Number 5. 6 magic words. Please, thank you, sorry, help, I understand, and yes are words that can transform interactions and promote kindness and understanding in daily life. These 6 simple words possess a transformative power in our everyday interactions, promoting an environment of kindness, respect, and mutual understanding. They reflect not only good manners, but also the essence of Stoic teachings on the importance of careful language and the pursuit of the common good. Please is an expression of respect and consideration. When we ask for something with a please, we acknowledge the autonomy and dignity of the other person. Epictetus reminds us that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen more and talk less. By including a please in our requests, we show that we value others' time and effort, creating a foundation of mutual respect that facilitates cooperation and harmony. Thank you is a word that expresses gratitude and recognition. Gratitude is a central theme in Stoic philosophy, as taught by Seneca. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. By saying thank you, we acknowledge the value of others' actions and strengthen our relationships. Scientific studies also show that practicing gratitude is associated with increased well-being and better mental health, highlighting that this simple word can have a profound impact on our lives. Sorry is a powerful word that can mend damaged relationships and promote reconciliation. As Marcus Aurelius said, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever harmed." Apologizing demonstrates humility and the willingness to acknowledge and correct our mistakes. This not only promotes healing and forgiveness, but also strengthens our bonds by showing that we value integrity and honesty in our relationships. Help is a word that demonstrates vulnerability and the willingness to trust others. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness, and allows us to build stronger, more meaningful connections. Aristotle taught that man is by nature a social animal. By asking for help, we acknowledge our interdependence and promote a sense of community and mutual support. I understand are words that promote empathy and emotional connection. Demonstrating understanding is fundamental to building strong and healthy relationships. As Seneca stated, "Friendship is always helpful. Love sometimes is." When we say "I understand," we show that we are willing to listen and consider others' perspectives, which strengthens our interpersonal connections and fosters an environment of respect and acceptance. Yes is a word that opens doors to new opportunities and experiences. Saying yes allows us to embrace the unknown and accept challenges with courage and optimism. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By saying yes, we allow ourselves to grow and develop, even in the face of obstacles. These 6 words are not just tools for effective communication. They are life practices that reflect Stoic principles of virtue, wisdom, and humanity. When we incorporate them into our daily speech, we cultivate an environment of respect, gratitude, humility, cooperation, empathy, and courage. Regularly practicing these words can transform not only our personal interactions, but also the way we relate to the world around us. Science supports this idea. Studies show that positive and empathetic communication can increase relationship satisfaction and promote a general sense of well-being. When we use please, thank you, sorry, help, I understand, and yes with intention and frequency, we build a virtuous cycle of positivity that benefits everyone. Moreover, these words have a significant impact on our personal development. Saying please and thank you helps us cultivate humility and gratitude, 2 essential virtues for a Stoic. Apologizing allows us to practice integrity and honesty, while asking for help teaches us about interdependence and the importance of building a strong community. Expressing "I understand" helps us develop empathy and compassion, and saying yes encourages us to embrace growth and resilience. By practicing these words in our daily lives, we not only improve our interactions with others, but also become better and more virtuous versions of ourselves. As Confucius said, "Wherever you go, go with all your heart." These 6 magic words help us live by this principle, bringing our whole being into meaningful and enriching interactions. These lessons allow us to cultivate an environment of respect, gratitude, humility, cooperation, empathy, and courage, aligning us with Stoic principles and promoting a cycle of positivity that can transform our lives and the world around us. Number 6. Psychological and neurological changes through right speech. Using positive and kind words can modify the brain, reducing worries, increasing self-esteem, and improving focus and mental clarity. It also strengthens social connections. The practice of using positive and kind words not only transforms our social interactions, but can also induce significant changes in our brain. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new connections throughout life, is a process influenced by our experiences and, crucially, by the language we use. When we consciously choose to speak positively, we promote the activation of neural circuits associated with well-being and resilience. The repetition of kind and encouraging words can strengthen these circuits, making it easier for the brain to access these positive emotional states. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic masters, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By reinterpreting our reality with positive language, we are literally rewiring our brain to respond more calmly and optimistically to challenging situations. One of the most notable benefits of right speech is the reduction of anxiety and stress. Studies show that using positive language can lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, in the body. Lower cortisol levels are associated with a reduced incidence of stress-related illnesses such as hypertension and heart disease. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." Therefore, by choosing words that soothe and encourage, we are creating a healthier and more balanced internal environment. In addition to reducing stress, using positive words can also boost self-esteem. When we practice positive self-affirmations, we reinforce a positive self-image. Aristotle taught us that we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. By incorporating the habit of speaking to ourselves positively, we promote a sense of self-confidence and self-worth. This is crucial for personal development, as high self-esteem motivates us to pursue our goals with greater determination and courage. Another area where positive language makes a significant difference is in mental clarity and focus. When we use words that are clear, affirmative, and encouraging, we help our brain concentrate on the tasks at hand more effectively. Stoicism values clarity of thought, as reflected in Seneca's words. "Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company." By cultivating clear and positive speech, we align our thoughts with virtuous and focused actions. Beyond personal benefits, positive speech also strengthens our social connections. Kind and encouraging words have the power to build trust and empathy in our relationships. When we communicate respectfully and understandingly, we create an environment of cooperation and mutual support. Confucius stated, "Wherever you go, go with all your heart." This quote highlights the importance of bringing our complete and genuine selves into our interactions, something that positive speech can greatly facilitate. Science also confirms that positive communication can lead to stronger and more satisfying relationships. Studies show that couples who use a language of appreciation and support have higher levels of satisfaction and longevity in their relationships. The same applies to friendships and work relationships, where positive communication can increase cooperation and reduce conflicts. Thus, the constant practice of positive speech can lead to a more harmonious and meaningful life. As Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." When we choose words that reflect acceptance, gratitude, and hope, we cultivate a mental state that appreciates the present moment and is prepared to handle future challenges resiliently. The use of positive and kind words is a powerful practice that can modify our brain, reduce worries, increase self-esteem, improve focus and mental clarity, and strengthen our social connections. By adopting this practice in our daily lives, we not only improve our mental and emotional health, but also contribute to a more positive and cooperative environment around us. Number 7. Truth as a guiding light. Being honest and truthful, even when it is difficult, builds trust and clarity. The truth should be spoken kindly to avoid hurting feelings. Honesty is a fundamental virtue in Stoic philosophy, reflecting a commitment to reality and personal integrity. Being honest, even when challenging, is essential for building trust and clarity in our relationships. Epictetus taught, "Anyone capable of angering you becomes your master. He who can provoke you conquers you." Therefore, truth is not just a moral obligation, but a practice of personal liberation and emotional strength. The practice of honesty should not be confused with brutality. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we must be truthful, but also kind. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Truth spoken rudely or insensitively can cause more harm than good, undermining trust and hurting feelings. True mastery lies in communicating truth compassionately, balancing the need to be sincere with consideration for others' well-being. Speaking the truth kindly requires practice and discernment. Aristotle stated, "Courage is the first of human qualities because it guarantees all the others." Being honest often requires courage, especially when the truth is uncomfortable or unpopular. However, this courage must be tempered with empathy and understanding, recognizing that the goal is always to build, not to destroy. In personal development, honesty with oneself is crucial. As Seneca said, "He who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than necessary." Facing the truth about our fears, weaknesses, and failures can be painful, but it is the first step towards self-transformation. Honest self-assessment allows us to identify areas for growth and development, promoting genuine and sustainable progress. Honesty also strengthens our interpersonal relationships. Trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship, and trust can only flourish where there is truth. When we are honest with others, we show respect and value the relationship enough to be authentic. Confucius said, "The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions." Honesty in our words and actions promotes an environment of mutual trust and respect. The practice of honesty can sometimes place us in uncomfortable situations. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace these difficulties as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By facing difficult situations with truth and integrity, we strengthen our character and prepare ourselves to face future challenges with greater resilience. In the professional context, honesty is equally vital. Transparent and truthful communication builds strong and cohesive teams where mutual trust and respect prevail. Leaders who practice honesty inspire their collaborators to do the same, creating a culture of integrity and accountability. Additionally, the practice of truth should be accompanied by the ability to listen. Seneca said, "Nature has given us one tongue, but two ears, so that we may hear more than speak." Listening attentively to others helps us understand their perspectives and respond more informatively and honestly. This not only strengthens our arguments, but also demonstrates respect and consideration for others, facilitating more productive and respectful dialogue. Being honest and truthful is an ongoing practice that requires courage, empathy, and self-awareness. By cultivating honesty in our lives, we are not only building trust and clarity, but also living in accordance with the Stoic principles of integrity and virtue. Truth, when spoken kindly and compassionately, has the power to transform our lives and relationships, promoting an environment of trust, respect, and mutual growth. Number 8. Speech for healing and reconciliation. Using kind words and being a good listener can heal relationships and make people feel valued. Apologizing, being honest, and forgiving are important steps toward reconciliation. Healing and reconciliation in our relationships begin with kindness and a willingness to listen. When we choose to use kind words and listen attentively, we create a safe space where feelings can be expressed and understood. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. By applying this wisdom to our interactions, we can transform conflicts into opportunities for growth and connection. Being a good listener is one of the fundamental pillars for healing relationships. When we listen actively, we show respect and appreciation for others, validating their feelings and experiences. Epictetus taught that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen more and talk less. This reminds us of the importance of listening more than speaking, especially in conflict situations. Apologizing is another crucial step toward reconciliation. A sincere apology demonstrates humility and a willingness to acknowledge and correct our mistakes. Seneca stated, "To err is human, to persist in error is diabolical." Apologizing is a way to break the cycle of error, showing the other person that we are committed to repairing and improving the relationship. Honesty also plays a vital role in healing and reconciliation. Being honest about our feelings and intentions creates an environment of transparency and trust. As Confucius said, "Sincerity is the way of heaven." By being sincere, we pave the way for genuine and constructive dialogue, where the true causes of conflicts can be addressed and resolved. Forgiveness is the necessary complement to honesty and apologizing. Forgiving is not about forgetting or ignoring what happened, but about letting go of the hurt and moving forward. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best way to avenge yourself is not to become like that person." Forgiving is a conscious choice not to let the hurt change us negatively, preserving our integrity and well-being. The practice of kindness, active listening, honesty, apologizing, and forgiveness are all essential components for healing and reconciliation. Besides these steps, it is also important to recognize and appreciate the other's efforts in resolving the conflict. A simple thank you can make a big difference, showing that we value the other's willingness to work towards reconciliation. Aristotle highlighted the importance of virtue in building good relationships. He said, "Friendship is a single soul dwelling in 2 bodies, a single heart dwelling in 2 souls." To restore this union of souls, a mutual commitment to virtue and kindness is necessary. This commitment is demonstrated through actions and words that promote healing and reconciliation. In addition to the teachings of philosophers, modern science also supports the importance of these practices. Studies show that empathetic and kind communication can reduce stress and promote mental health. When we feel heard and valued, our body releases oxytocin, the hormone of love and bonding, which promotes feelings of well-being and connection. Therefore, the practice of healing and reconciliation requires conscious and continuous effort. It is not just about resolving momentary conflicts, but about building a solid foundation of mutual respect and understanding that strengthens our relationships in the long term. Stoicism teaches us to approach each interaction with intention and virtue, using our words as tools to promote peace and harmony. The power of kind words and the art of listening are fundamental to healing and reconciling our relationships. Sincerely apologizing, being honest about our feelings, and offering forgiveness are indispensable steps in this process. By integrating these principles into our lives, we not only improve our relationships, but also cultivate an environment of respect and understanding that benefits everyone. Number 9. Encouraging participation in networking. Showcasing the positive results of projects in networking groups can inspire more people to get involved. Expressing gratitude, making activities enjoyable, listening to the group's concerns, learning from those who have already walked the path you are now on, and teaching new members are effective strategies for engagement and personal growth. Participating in networking groups offers a unique opportunity for personal and professional growth. When we showcase the positive results of collaborative projects, we inspire more people to get involved, creating a virtuous cycle of mutual learning and development. Seneca stated, "While we teach, we learn." This concept reflects the essence of networking, where the exchange of knowledge benefits everyone involved. Gratitude plays a crucial role in encouraging participation. Thanking members for their contributions, no matter how small, strengthens the sense of community and belonging. Marcus Aurelius said, "What is not good for the hive is not good for the bee." By expressing gratitude, we promote an environment where each individual feels valued and recognized, encouraging greater participation and collaboration. Making networking activities fun and engaging is another effective strategy. Stoic philosophy reminds us of the importance of finding joy in daily activities. Epictetus taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Incorporating elements of fun and enthusiasm into networking meetings can transform the experience, making it something people actually look forward to. Listening to the group's concerns and ideas is fundamental for effective networking. Aristotle highlighted the importance of active listening and empathy in human relationships. He said, "Friendship is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies." When we listen attentively, we show respect and consideration for others, creating an environment where everyone feels comfortable sharing their experiences and learnings. Learning from those who have already walked the path we are now on is one of the great advantages of networking. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away." In the context of networking, this means valuing the experience and wisdom of others, absorbing valuable lessons without worrying about external judgments. Teaching new members and sharing our knowledge is also essential. As Confucius said, "If you plan for a year, plant rice. If you plan for 10 years, plant trees. If you plan for a lifetime, educate people." By educating and guiding new members, we are investing in the future of the group and promoting a continuous cycle of growth and development. The practice of listening, learning, and teaching creates an environment of reciprocity and mutual support. This not only strengthens the connections between members, but also promotes a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Aristotle said, "The aim of life is to be happy, and happiness is achieved by living virtuously." Networking, when done virtuously, can be a significant source of happiness and personal fulfillment. Additionally, showcasing the tangible results of collaborative projects can serve as a powerful source of motivation. When members see the concrete benefits of their participation, whether in the form of new business opportunities, personal growth, or expanded knowledge, they feel more inclined to get actively involved. As Seneca highlighted, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Celebrating the group's present successes can inspire continuous and enthusiastic commitment. Stoicism also teaches us the importance of resilience and perseverance. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Applied to networking, this means valuing small victories and gradual progress. Recognizing and celebrating each achievement, no matter how small, can encourage a spirit of perseverance and dedication. By encouraging active and engaged participation in networking groups through strategies of gratitude, fun, active listening, learning and teaching, we can create an environment conducive to growth and personal evolution. By adopting these principles, we not only improve our networking skills, but also cultivate a space where everyone feels valued and motivated to contribute. If you've made it this far, you're different from the rest. You're seeking knowledge in a world where most are distracted by superficial things. Show that you're different and join us. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. If you have something to say, leave your opinion in the comments. Otherwise, write, "I am here," so I know you've made it this far. Until next time, warrior.